Why do you support what we're doing?
Well, when we first envisioned and created the Global Coherence Initiative, 12 years ago, I guess now, or something like that. I'm horrible with past times, but somewhere in that time frame. From the very beginning, it was my hope and desire that the project would not only inspire people who really understand that our energetic radiations matter and really do affect the world in measurable ways. So GCI is not about trying to convince people. Well, in some ways it is, because we're measuring that, but bringing large numbers of people together to really create the energetic environment that helps those on the cusp wake up, and that creates a feed-forward loop that really is critical to shifting global consciousness and elevating consciousness. I just know that. But at the same time, we've got to be down here on Earth actually working with people and helping them understand the heart and the brain and heart tools and so on. So both are important, but GCI is more focused on the energetic side. Again, I'm being long-winded here, but back then, even then, my desire was to encourage and facilitate local groups to really create what you call hotspots, and local groups to help spread the word and help create local centers for people to come together to learn about coherence, but more importantly, yes, learn about it, but also be coherent. As you're well aware, one of the things I always tend to say is, hey, be more responsible, more aware of and responsible for what you're feeding the field.
Yes.
Our personal field, because it affects us in profound ways, but also what we're feeling inside, the emotions we really feel, whether we're cognitively aware of it or not, matter. And they don't just stay inside of us, or not just contained within us. They literally radiate externally, which we can measure in very real and very scientific ways now. It's not just some hippie saying, if you will, that it matters. And certainly in the local environment, what's even more kind of fascinating is that also more and more research is showing it happens globally. What we're feeding the field not only affects our families and our loved ones and the people around us in our near field environment, but it actually matters globally. And some of the new research is showing that people's hearts are not only in sync with Earth, or can be, and get out of sync when we're overstressed. And we really want to be in sync, by the way. There's a lot of benefits to that. But what's really blowing me away is new work showing that when people really have a close emotional relationship, they don't necessarily have to be husbands and wives, but just that heart bond, that their heart rhythms can literally synchronize even non-locally when they're actually attuned to each other and sending love to each other. So this really is happening globally. And so what we feed the field really does matter.